fall, I thought I'd go through another one of my completed art journals. Again, using the Dingbats Notebook Pro B5. This is the B version. So let's jump in. This one is very, very done, very full. So we'll try to get through this in one video. Okay, I think I started this book, I think maybe at Halloween actually in 2023, and finished it in 2024. So there's a lot of early work in this journal. So this was one of the first pages that I ever did. It was just pulling together a bunch of Halloween kind of vintage style supplies, including a Tim Holtz paper doll. Another Halloween spread using Tim Holtz paper dolls and some of his numbers and different ephemera, and then different archival style prints and paper that I had on hand. I liked this page when I did it. It's gotten a little worse for wear, but I think it's still, I think, a nice Halloween page. It's got lots of different elements, lots of Tim Holtz, lots of pretty background pages and elements. I think in this book, of any of my journals, you'll probably see the progression of when the collaging kind of changed and got a little better. So these early ones are kind of a mishmash. But I was still learning and still trying to figure out kind of how to put things together and tell a story on a page. So it's just a variety of different Halloween images. This one, I used some G45. I think this is that steampunk collection that they came out with for Halloween a couple years ago. I loved some of the elements there, so I just put it together with a portrait from Tim Holtz and some stickers. This is when the Life's Abundant pack, when I first started liking that pack, and so I did just this very simple page. I was trying to experiment with distress ink in the background. It didn't work out too well. I think it was my first go at it, but I think it was okay. This is actually using, I think, Kriya Crafts. I think she sent out a box, and this was using her material for a page. So I really like this. And it was my first time using a wax seal on a page, so that was fun. This page, really early, I loved the background stencil. Really loved that Tim Holtz background stencil with some kind of brown, I think this might be gathered twig. That was the color of the ink that I was using a lot. I was using that color for all of my distress of all of the images. And then this is a beautiful John Darien owl from his sticker book. Another Halloween page using just a variety of different materials. This is a stamp, so this is a variety of different stamps used over here. So tree stamps, a moon stamp, which is black ink, and just a variety of different stamps to make that kind of moody background. And then a few of the collage pieces from Tim Holtz, from his collage pack. Vintage sheet here, using again a variety of materials just that I had, clipping out of vintage books and things like that. So just to make the page. I loved this certificate. Another kind of spooky page, not necessarily Halloween, but just kind of spooky with the skull washi tape. And this is a Tim Holtz, one of those different, I forget what that's called, one of his butterfly, from the butterfly pack. Another vintage claws page. Another kind of moody, using a variety of different supplies just that I had around. This sticker, this bee, this is from one of those that antiquarium sticker book. They have some great old fonts and typography. Just love those. Another great image here. I think this is actually cut out from the cutout book, Cut Up This Book, actual book. I think that's what that's called, actually. I love that. This is when I started to really get into the washi tape, creating borders. I just think it creates it completes the page so well. So I use that a lot in this journal. Loved this page, love the blues. Again, did the wax seal here for this image. This is another image from the Cut Up This Book book. So I loved that guy, and just the different color blues. You can tell I'm starting to think about colors more than I did in the past. So trying to make things a little bit more cohesive. This is just a variety of different things. I think the different thing here that I started to learn how to do was to use stencils just complete over a page just to create some interest. So this is one of the Stamperia coffee ring stencils that I just used some paste with, and then different collage material. Life's Abundant, so using a Stamperia stencil with some black paste. This page is very neat. I like this page. I mean, I always love lavender collections and lavender pages. This is the Stamperia lavender or Provence collection. Love how bright it is. Again, used that coffee ring stencil with some white paste over the page to add some interest, and then used their die cuts and some different things, like actually made these into tags with some burlap string. This page, I had a whole different idea for this page, and then these stickers are so gorgeous, these amaryllis stickers from John Darien's book, that I just the whole page changed because I didn't want to cover up the stickers too much. So I just used some different accent stickers and made those stickers the real focal point. I think this background is the Let's Get Cozy collection from Graphic 45. Now the black and white page using Tim Holtz collage elements and some paper dolls and some stamps. This is actually a page that I cut out from a Jane Austen color book, and I just loved this quote. I love Northanger Abbey, so I loved the quote. Put that on the page. And then this is a black and white Hero Arts stencil in the background. Vintage page using things that I had in my stash, just kind of put them all together to make kind of a scientific vintage style page. I think this might be another John Darien sticker from his book. Another vintage page. This is supposed to be nautical, using a John Darien ship sticker. And the hero here is the stencil, the ornate stencil, and then this is again me experimenting with paste. So this is an ivory paste used for that, and some Hero Arts dots, pearl dots. I loved this collection. I still love this collection. I shouldn't say in past tense. This is the Coffee and Chocolate collection from Stamperia, probably one of my favorites. This was one of the first pages I made using that collection. Again, used the same background stencil as I showed before, but now with brown ink, and then just layered some of the really cute elements from that collection, and then used a stamp kind of over some of the areas. Really sweet collection. And then we get into some Christmas. So these are Christmas pages that I started making. This is a real vintage Santa that I found in an antique store, and then some other reproduction imagery. More Christmas. This is a Spellbinder die set that all these little pieces are little different things that you cut out of die and from different paper. It was my first time doing that. So I cut out the mailbox, stamped it, did all the things, and then put it on this page. I love those, and I love the look of them, but boy, do those take a lot of work. So I don't do very many die cuts unless it's like letters and numbers. I love this. This is a transfer, a Hero Arts transfer, A Christmas Carol. It's the entire, it's a page from the book. I think that's amazing. I wish they would do more of that, more Spellbinders. I wish they would do more of that. This was a G45 collection from, I think, 2023. Yeah, so I thought it was really, I loved the colors. They weren't that bright red and green that we normally see. It was that burgundy and kind of a dark green. I thought that was really neat. More Life's Abundant, again, from the same pack. So I use that over and over. I tried to do a Life's Abundant page for every month because I love their calendar collection. So that's why there's so much of it. And then this is a Laughing Elephant butterfly again. I tend to use the same things over and over, the things that I love. So sorry if that gets a little boring. But I do, you know, when I do my art journaling, I don't want to let any scrap go to waste. So I tend to use the same elements over and over so that I can really get the most use out of a collection pack. This one I really liked. This was the theme, obviously, is kind of seven swans a swimming. So I did this on December 7th of last year, I believe. And this is a John Darien swan. I just love that image. Again, another image that I was saving and then wanted to use it for this page. And then this is a Laughing Elephant butterfly sticker again. This is the Let's Get Cozy background from Graphic 45. So sweet. This is a Laughing Elephant Christmas postcard. I loved this. I just rounded the corners and I think she is adorable. And I used some holographic, can you see the holographic papers for the background? So that's what these are. And then I had a sticker that had a holographic kind of outline. So that's what I used there. And another Laughing Elephant butterfly sticker. I have quite a few Alice pages. This is one of several. So this is using the Stamperia Alice in Wonderland collection, a classic. I feel like this particular Alice collection from Stamperia should be in everybody's collection if you do this kind of work, because you can get so much out of that collection because every page is just gorgeous. So this is the background page that actually has lines of the story and then just a variety of different elements. That page was actually taking a break between the Christmas pages, so this was another Christmas page, again using a Laughing Elephant postcard. I love this stencil. This is I think it's a Stamperia stencil, but I used metallic paint. I think this is lunar paste. So this is lunar paste in gold. This was the New Year's page. So for 2024, this was the page that I did using a New Year's Eve postcard from Laughing Elephant. I embossed this piece of black paper. So this is using an embossing machine, an embossing folder. So I used that and some Life's Abundant background paper. I cut out this 2024 using the die cut machine, Laughing Elephant sticker. And then if you can see the stars, again, another stencil using that gold lunar paste. Another Laughing Elephant butterfly. I really liked this page. I thought it was really fun. I loved the big 2024 here. Kind of started off the year in the right foot. This was another Christmas page using a gorgeous stencil with some blue lunar paste, Laughing Elephant postcard, John Darien sticker. This is Elsewhere Studios. They make these gorgeous tags. If you haven't seen these, and they're vintage style tags. I use those quite often. And then a really big die cut number and some Graphic 45 glittery washi tape. I think this was December 24th. So this was night before Christmas. This is the page that we put up. This is some really cute metallic washi tape. Another Laughing Elephant Santa postcard, lots of different vintage style images. A wax seal that was really fun. We do that. So this is a red wax seal, and then we overlay it with some gold embossing dust. Just put that on top. Then we get into, so this is again using the coffee and chocolate elements. That was the inspiration for that. So that's the background paper, some of these elements. Really like this page as well. It's a Laughing Elephant postcard, again featured on this page. Laughing Elephant hotel vintage sticker. I just love the colors of this page. I think it really it's really pretty. So happy with that. Another embossed piece of paper behind there. That wood embossing folder is incredible. It really, really works. This is a fun page. So now we're getting into, again, some colors now. We're getting into moving past Christmas, getting into spring from last year. Laughing Elephant butterfly, some Laughing Elephant stickers, again a Laughing Elephant postcard, John Darien sticker, vintage style ephemera back there, and papers, and then just some washing tape we had. So again, I don't stray too far from the formula when I do my art journaling, just because it's fun to use all of my stuff. This is kind of a paleontology type of style page. I thought this was so fun, inspired by some stickers. So they came out with some paleontology stickers, and some archaeology stickers. So those were the inspiration for the page, and then I just use a variety of things. These are, I think, from Tim Holtz, maybe from his Halloween pack, Tim Holtz again, and then just a variety of different things. I love these little Tim Holtz clips. I use those a lot. This is another January Happy New Year's page. Some paper dolls. Another postcard from Laughing Elephant. This is a stencil background. So this is a stencil. I think this is a Spellbinders stencil that we have in the shop. And then using black ink. Another kind of 2024 New Year's inspired page. I love the colors of this page. This is a Craft Consortium background, this beautiful orange. It's from one of their packs, their vintage style packs. Another Laughing Elephant postcard and sticker. This is a John Darien sticker. You can start to notice John Darien stickers if you're not familiar with them. They're these big images, and they have a matte finish, and they're really, really neat. And then again, die cut numbers for the 2024. This is from Stamperia. This is a die cut from Stamperia's travel collection. This is Stamperia as well. This is Blue World, I believe it's called. That came out early last year. Tim Holtz stencil with blue lunar paste. And of course, there's a butterfly again. And there's another postcard from Laughing Elephant. Again, Blue World, just in that. And here we have the January page for 2024 from Flower Market. So that's what this is. Again, I try to use my calendar packs as much as I can. Another Alice page. So here's Alice, Alice in Wonderland. Again, I used that same square stencil, but I alternated the colors. So now I have kind of black and a gray for the background. I get a lot of use out of that square stencil. If you don't have one, that would be a good kind of core piece to have in your collection. And then I also use, this is a script. If you can see that, it's a script stamp. I use that a lot too, just to add some interest. So some of the things you'll see in here are just like core things that if you were just getting started with doing this kind of work, that you might want to consider getting, like a script stamp that you can just kind of stamp different places to add interest, a square stencil, you know, black ink, red ink. There's some basics that I tend to use quite often, and then I supplement with the collections. This one, again, I love this world traveling. Again, this is Stamperia, but it's also a variety of different things just that I had in my collection. Love vintage travel collections anytime they come out. This one particularly was based in Paris, so everything is French. Vintage Library. What a great collection from Stamperia. It came out, I think, last year. It might have even come out the year before, but I tend to go back to Vintage Library all the time. So we always try to keep Vintage Library, at least the papers, in stock in the store, because I think it's just, again, it's just such a classic. The die cuts are kind of hard to get nowadays. We can't even get them from Stamperia, but if you have them, please use them. They're so wonderful. But the background papers are just delightful because you can use them for backgrounds here, but you can also use them because they look so much like books, old books. You can actually make junk journal covers out of them. So yeah, Vintage Library continues to be one of my very favorite collections of any brand. This is vintage G45. I don't know when this came out, maybe early 2000s, but this was in my stash, and I found it and brought it out and just made a collage of it. I don't know why it was sitting in my stash. It's so wonderful. I love the old train and the old travel posters. Here's Time to Flourish. So Time to Flourish is another calendar collection, gorgeous, from Graphic 45. We still have it in the store, I believe. This is the January page for Time to Flourish. So gorgeous. This is actually from Laughing Elephant, but this is their alphabet sticker. So this is a J for January, and they all have a little animal that corresponds. I love those stickers. I need to use those more often. Let's Get Cozy. Let's Get Cozy from Graphic 45. So this was, again, a couple years ago. Love this collection. I tried to make snow using a stencil and some silver or white lunar paste, and it didn't really work out too well, but I like the look of the background paper and what was trying to go for that. Just a vintage page. Here I think the MT gold stripe washi tape was kind of the feature here. I loved that. And just a few stickers. Kind of a vintage look. Just layering. Very simple page. This one was fun. The hero here is the Crazy Cats. This is the Cats postcard, again, from Laughing Elephant, and another one of those animal stickers that I love. And this really cute MT kitten washi tape. I just think that tape is so cute. I need to use that more often too. And then just some different collage elements. Another vintage page. This one I made for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day last year. So on MLK Day, I just tried to think of something peaceful to make for that day. I used a Tim Holtz stencil for this and some ink. And again, Laughing Elephant butterfly. Another, trying to use that stencil and lunar paste for snow, and it just doesn't work. So I need to stop trying to make that work or figure out another way, but that was the reason for this kind of a snowy type of page. This was fun. This was using some archival images again that I cut out and made into stickers. If you watched the other video, I had a lot in that other journal. This is where I'm just kind of starting to get into that, so you'll see some imagery there. The hero of this is obviously the stencil with the gold paste. I thought that was so pretty and added shine to the page. The theme of this is precious, so Stamperia Precious collection with these gorgeous pink roses. So I did pink background with a stencil. And then these, again, are some archival rose images that I printed out into stickers, and then just put a variety of different papers underneath it. But the theme was pink. And then this one, I can't remember what collection this is from. This might be Market 45 or 45 and Market. What is that? What is that brand? We don't sell that brand. I know you guys are all familiar with that brand. We don't sell it in the store, but it's beautiful. And I thought these die cuts are just fantastic, and they come with all of these different collections, and then these different pieces. And then these are stickers. So this bird and the owl are stickers that I printed out archival. 45 and Market. 45 and Market. That's right? 49 and Market? I should know that. I don't know that. And then this was the last page of this book, just utilizing a stencil with some green ink, and then just noted when I had finished the book. And that's it. So that's it for that book, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye now.